You're very welcome back. Now, our next guest has popped up in everything from Sharon Horgan's Bad Sisters to Cocaine Bear. But one of his biggest claims to fame is having a near-identical headshot to Colin Farrell.
Irish stunt actor and double Philip Condron joins us now with some stories from the sets. And Philip, thanks so much for coming in. We just looked at a picture there of you.
Thanks for having me.
And your twin brother.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did that come about?
I actually got a call from a stunt coordinator from the production. Sorry, WhatsApp. And it was literally just, do you look like this person?
Yeah.
And I was doing a few gigs at the time. So for me, it was just like quickly scanning through. Okay. I said yes. And I didn't realise it was Colin Farrell until a week later.
Okay.
So that's how it happened.
and off you went.
Yeah. And from what I remember that film, like there's no car chases, there's no big fight scenes. It's not very stunt heavy. So what were you doing?
I had to walk to the edge of the cliff in Donegas for Colin Farrell. And there was supposed to be a fire scene, you know, the house goes on fire.
Yes.
So that never happened. But also, Mark McDonough wanted me to do a point of view shot of me walking to the cliff as well with one of the cameras.
Okay. So
there was a few stunts that didn't make the cut.
Okay.
But ultimately, it was just me standing on the edge of the cliff, waving goodbye.
Okay. So they didn't want to risk Colin getting too close to the edge as a just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
Philip, you're on.
Yeah, enter Philip, you know.
But you were secured, weren't you?
I was. I had 2 points on me, and the cables went to the floor then, into the ground.
Okay,
Goodness.
so there was absolutely no risk.
Because it's very high there.
Yeah. I often wonder, actors that you're stunting for, they surely are appreciative of what you're doing.
Colin was very appreciative. I was standing by myself on the cliff, and it was a wide shot from the boat, and there was no crew around, no cast, so I was on my own. You know, they were out in the stretch, and Colin comes up to me in between a take. He goes, "Philip, do you want a tea or a coffee or anything like that?" And I was like, "Oh." No, thank you. Thank you so much, but no.
Is that something that you wouldn't normally get asked by others?
Yeah, it depends on the set and the way, if things are like Russian or stuff like that, you know. But most of the time, yeah.
So not only do you look like Colin Farrell, but he's made you a cup of tea as well. Like you're kind of winning at life here, Philip.
At least.
Look, that's my story point.
Yeah, absolutely. You've also been a stunt actor in major blockbusters like Ridley Scott's The Last Duel, but you've only been working in the film industry for the last 5 years.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
But you've done so much already.
Yeah. It was a busy few years, and with the pandemic, a lot of productions came in, so there was a lot of opportunity to work.
Oh, okay. So what got you into this?
I was a martial artist, still am. I was teaching class one day, and a student came in with a friend of his and asked if they could do an audition for a TV series. And I had to do like a fake fight, as they asked. And I didn't know what that was in the beginning. So there's a video circulating of me looking really awkward in the fight. But they asked me to join the audition and maybe take part as well. And I ended up becoming a martial artist extra on the TV series. I ended up on a set in front of like all these guys doing fight scenes and like jumping into crates and hitting shelves and stuff. And that was it. That was it for me.
You were in.
Just mesmerised. Yeah.
What? Oh, there's you in action there. What are some of the most common things you get asked to do as a stunt actor, Philip?
Mostly a lot of fighting, falling, bits of everything. Firearms, for example.
Right.
Wire pulls, as you can see there.
Great.
So a lot of them are quite the stunt staples, you know. It's very rare you do a huge, big stunt.
Okay. And what's your favourite thing to do? Is it the fighting?
I love fighting.
Because you have the background in it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, some of the water slides aren't bad. So this is combat. You do combat classes as well.
Yeah, that's my school there on a Sunday. It's one of my students fighting with me.
And what's the most dangerous thing you've been asked to do?
Nothing too dangerous.
To you, probably. To us, we'd probably be terrified. To you, it's another day at work.
yeah, exactly. Like, define danger for me.
Fire, maybe?
Fire, no. I've been lit on fire, but it's enjoyable.
What?
That's what I thought. I was like, to us, this is going to be fairly dangerous. You're just enjoyable, he says. Enjoyable.
But I'll tell you something about the fire. I'm super cold there. It is absolutely freezing. And at that point, you're like, please let me on fire because you want a bit of heat. Because you get covered in gel.
What? Please light me on fire.
I sat in the prep work there for about 30 minutes. I had 4 layers of fireproof clothing. But
Yeah.
each layer had loads of gel. And by the end, you're like, you know, like
Yeah.
shivering.
So you're looking forward to a bit of heat at that
Looking
stage.
forward to it, yeah.
That's bonkers.
That is fairly bananas now.
Okay, it doesn't go near your face, clearly.
It depends on what way you move. So if you see in some of the movement there, the flame will follow you. So you have to be very vigilant of that.
Okay.
But you do get gel as well on the face to protect yourself.
You would hope, and a bit of
It is
SPF
crazy.
as well, maybe. Yeah.
I'm just thinking of how much does it cost to get insured to do that work? Or is there a cost? Is it part of the production?
It's part of the production under the Irish working laws. But the likes of the UK and that require you to have your own insurance. And that can be pricey.
Yeah.
So
One of your maddest gigs must have been Cocaine Bear last year, because what a mad trip of a movie that was. Tell us what you were doing in that one.
I was fighting Ice Cube's son in the toilet. So they had a huge toilet, makeshift toilet built in the warehouse.
Yeah.
And it was all padded and stuff. And we had to go in, me and a few other stunt performers had to double the cast there and basically fight O'Shea Jackson in the toilet.
Yeah.
So the costume I had was crazy. I had shorts literally up to here.
Short
Okay.
shorts.
Yeah.
Short
Short shorts. And
Listen, up to there, they're jocks. Tell the truth.
Pretty much. And the Dublin colours and everything on them.
Fair play to you.
Yeah, representing. So that was a bit awkward, but it was enjoyable, you know.
But that was a mad movie.
That was crazy. Where was that shot, can I ask?
Wicklow.
That was in Ireland, was it?
Yeah.
A lot of that is in the forests out
Wicklow.
there. Yeah.
Okay. And,
And here we are. Oh, we just got a glimpse of that fight in the toilet.
Yeah. It's rumoured the bear is still there out in Wicklow, so just be careful if you're in Glendalough today.
Well, the rumour was the rider list for the bear was just ridiculous. You wonder we've seen the demands that bear was making to make that movie. Just crazy.
Diva.
Okay, what's next for you? Or can you tell us?
I can't tell.
No?
NDAs.
Oh,
yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
You became the first Irish person to do something rather unique, and it's not just getting set on fire. You went to Jackie Chan's house for a special training camp.
Yeah.
Tell us
In
about that.
August. There was an advertisement going around online. So I clicked the link and they were like asking people to come. So I filled out the forms and I had made a Jackie Chan style fight scene beside Dublin Castle 2 years ago. And I posted it online and I left it up in Facebook, pinned. And suddenly I got the email. I got a follow by the organiser and I was like, I wonder what it was that got me there. And I saw he'd liked the video. So that was kind of like, for me, it was the entry into the camp. But it was very surreal. Like I was in his house, I was in his sitting room, I was in his garden as well, doing fight scenes.
This is
That's the studio there.
Amazing.
And they're all his posters on the walls from all the films he's been in. So it's a really magical place.
Yeah.
And do you know what, Philip? I kind of want to see a little bit of what you learned maybe on that camp. And I think maybe you should show it to Martin. I'm volunteering, Martin,
For what?
to have a go at this. I think you'd be really good. And you look a little bit like Colin Farrell yourself as well.
He's a third Dan black belt. What do you want me to do?
I'm sure you can show him something, can't
Yeah,
you,
we
Philip?
can show
Go on,
you
up you go, guys.
2 punches. Yeah.
Go on.
2 punches.
What?
Now, hang on, who's punching who?
So you're going to punch me.
I'm gonna punch you.
My money's on Philip, okay?
Okay. Thanks for the support,
bets.
Shiva. Okay, what have I to do?
So we're going to open our stance a little bit.
Okay.
That way cameras can see
Okay,
what angles
yeah.
we can play with.
Right.
So this left punch is
Yeah.
going to go straight past my shoulder.
Okay. If
So-
it doesn't and does connect, I will run.
That's fine.
Okay. All right. So it's straight. I'm aiming for your shoulder.
Straight here.
Okay. And
And I'm going to react like this.
Okay.
Yeah. So the next one you're going to hit
is
in my
here.
stomach here.
Is here. So
Yeah.
I'm not actually going to connect. Can you just check again what hospital's on call, just in case I do? Because it's the reaction that might be the problem. So I'm aiming for the body here.
Yes, so aim here.
Okay. And I'm going.
Oh,
I did actually connect. See
easy
it?
on him.
That's so hard.
Sorry.
Just kidding. I was acting.
No, it wasn't that bad.
So we can put them together.
Okay. So go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1
Okay.
and then 2.
Okay. So
1. Yeah.
Okay, and
Rehearse
then
it
2.
first.
Okay.
1, 2. That's it.
Okay.
So we get used to the rhythm
Okay.
first. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So again, one more. 1, 2. Okay. Now you ready?
Okay. And
And boom.
born to do it.
Born. Very
Great
nice.
to meet you. It really
Yeah.
was.
so
Let's
much.
sit back down.
Yeah.
You can find out more from Philip on for more about him, info, lots of it, and all the necessaries from Philip on CondronActionDesign.com.
After some action like this, what we need is a cup of tea and a big slice of cake.
Absolutely.
We'll be over to the
won't be eating
kitchen for some baking in just a minute. Now, are you okay, Philip, after that?
I'm traumatised.
Do you need to lie down?
Okay.
All good.
Can't bring him anywhere, this chap, honestly.
Sorry.
We'll see you in a second.